So the channel was terminated earlier today. I mean, it was essentially in the morning for me. I woke up and I opened up my YouTube Studio app and I saw that it was giving me an error. So I pretty much just jumped onto the YouTube app itself and it didn't have me signed in. So I had to go to my email and find out that the channel was terminated for community guideline violations. Now, the violation that I did was apparently spam, which, I mean, ouch, that kind of hurts YouTube. I don't think my videos are that bad, but it turns out that this was, I don't know if it was a mass reporting issue, but it did happen to quite a bit of people. I saw a lot of reports online, like on Reddit, where people were talking about how they had their channels pretty much just deleted at the exact same time that I did. I appealed it, and obviously, since I'm talking to you here, I won that, but it was a very terrifying experience because I have sunk hundreds of hours at this point into this channel, building it up. It has been what I've sunk the most of my time into, and to just suddenly lose it all was a pretty much traumatizing experience. I was pretty much just sitting there in shock. I filled out, the appeal. I reached out to support on Twitter. Thankfully on Twitter, they're actually pretty quick to respond, and the appeal was pretty much overturned within hours of me filing it, which I'm really thankful for. But it was a eye-opening experience. It pretty much just let me know that no matter how much effort I put into this, it is vulnerable because I don't own any of this. I don't own the platform. And I mean, it's not like I'm gonna just announce right now, like, hey, starting my own YouTube competitor, because that's not a viable option. But what I can do is at least try to diversify a bit and at least give you guys some avenues where you can at least be kept up to date with what's going on. So I'm starting a Discord server. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. I just have not had the time to do it, and really it's just one of those things where focusing on just making the videos ate up all my time, and having a little gap of time here where I wasn't sure whether or not I'd even have a channel by the end of the day. It pretty much made me think, well, okay, this is as good a time as ever to make a Discord server and actually have something going there, so that if this ever happens again, I can at least let you guys know what's going on. And I want to start to focus on other platforms as well. Putting all my eggs in one basket that is owned by Google is not exactly the safest move. Unfortunately for video, there's not really that many options. I'm thinking of maybe doing TikTok and maybe doing Twitch, just to diversify things. I'm not 100% sure what I'd like to do on Twitch yet. I was originally planning to start live streaming here on YouTube. I wanted to start streaming, just playing the games live on these specific laptops that I get in, just to have like a real experience where you can just see me actually playing through the game, and we could just have some fun. And I kind of still want to do that on YouTube, but I'm starting to feel like, well, maybe I should just do that on Twitch. So I'm going to open up a Twitch account, and I want to encourage you guys to follow me there, just because it gives me another avenue to just be away from YouTube. I don't have to rely on them for everything. I can just go live on Twitch, and it's a completely separate platform. If the YouTube gets nuked again for whatever reason, because I feel like this was a mass reporting issue, because everyone that got clapped by this got clapped for the exact same thing. It was spam. And again, I do upload a lot of videos, so I thought, wow, YouTube really does not like me uploading so frequently. But there were people that had like 15 videos made in the last year that also got their channels taken down for spam. So it was one of those things where thankfully that wasn't YouTube condemning my type of content, because really what I just want to do with this channel is create a library of games running on specific chips, so that if anytime you guys want to know how a game runs on a specific chip, it's there. You can just find it. Because a lot of the times other tech YouTubers really only focus on brand new titles, and I mean, that's fine. People want to play new games. I'm definitely not going to shy away from doing that, but there's also a large library of games out there that have been coming out steadily every year for decades on the PC that you can play on these chips, and you'll have a fantastic experience. What other tech YouTuber is out there showing you BioShock running on these low-end chips and actually giving you a better experience than the people that originally played BioShock when it came out? And that was really just the idea behind the channel, to show you that a gaming laptop doesn't necessarily have to be this 800-pound monster that you have to lug around and plug into the wall just to be able to do anything. You can turn any laptop into a gaming laptop if you have the right games for it. And I like showing you guys these older titles running on these chips so you can get a actual idea of what it would be like to own them. Because showing you Rise of the Tomb Raider, Cyberpunk, and Metro Exodus running at like 15 frames per second on these systems does literally nothing for you. It doesn't help you. It doesn't inform you anything about really purchasing the device and actually using it. All it tells you is that AAA games are not going to run well on it if they're brand new. But AAA games from 10 years ago, you can play on there, but no one's telling you that. And so I want to continue the idea behind that on other platforms. I'm still just brainstorming all of this. All of this is just so fresh, you know. I'm still very shocked about this happening. It's such a dumb YouTuber thing to say, but also just seeing how it affected the analytics and just seeing so many videos deleted because they're slowly being restored, but a crap ton of videos were just deleted, and just seeing them slowly coming back and just seeing the hit in the analytics that I took, it was a very, very traumatizing experience. You know, like putting all this work, building up this channel, and like getting to talk to you guys, you know, having all of that just taken away was scary. It was a scary experience, you know, especially like I was just disconnected from you guys for what was essentially like 5 or 6 hours, and I felt so isolated. I felt so detached because I had no way of communicating with you guys, which is why I want to really, really encourage you to join the Discord. It's going to be the best way to keep up to date with what's going on, if this happens again with the channel or not. You know, it'll just be a way for you to be informed, and also we can just hang out, you know. I'd love to see your guys' setups. I want to see what systems you guys are using, how games are running for you guys, because I have a small sample size. You know, I am a tiny YouTuber. I don't have the money to just go out and buy every video game and every computer out there to test it for you guys, as much as I would like to do that. So if we amongst our community can start to help each other and show each other what games are running like on our specific laptop models and our specific TDP settings, it can really help a lot of people make more informed laptop purchasing decisions. And that's really the main goal here. Because like I said, seeing Cyberpunk run at 20 FPS on a brand new computer is not really going to tell you anything. What you really want to know is, how does Stardew Valley run on there? How does Valorant run on there? How does Minecraft run on there? How does this classic game from my childhood that I played decades ago run on this system? So I really hope that you join the Discord, and, you know, we can just start to build a community here that is detached from YouTube, in the sense that if YouTube just decided to nuke the channel, we don't lose what we've built here. Because I do value your guys' input, and a lot of the times you guys are giving me some great information in the comments, and I don't want to lose that because it's really valuable. So the link for the Discord will be down below. I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you guys just watching all the time. You know, it's one of those things where losing the channel really made me realize how much I appreciate you guys just coming back, watching all the time, you know, because like losing you guys for just a few hours was the most terrifying experience that I've had in a very long time. Anyways, this has already been longer than like 12 of my videos put together, so I appreciate you so much. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow the Twitch, join the Discord, and, you know, let's hope that this just doesn't happen again. Anyways, I will see you guys next time.